Hey everybody, so Life Lesson Friday for July 12th, 2024 is about finding your normal. And I spoke to a physical therapist yesterday for an interview for my podcast, and it's one of the things he kept coming back to when it was regarding uh, injuries and running and other activities as well. But they're running specifically. We were talking about it, and he was like, well, there's always pain with running, with other activities, and because it's pushing your body. But there's a difference between just the pain of the activity and being hurt, right? And so learning what that normal pain is and being able to deal with that normal pain is the biggest mental part of running long distance, especially when it comes to like a half marathon, a marathon, triathlons, any endurance event. But it goes into other parts of life too. It's like there's painful parts of jobs that we have. There's things that we love about our jobs and the reasons that we do our jobs. But in with entrepreneurs, this is especially true. Is that you wind up doing everything for the business, and there's things that you just don't want to do, that you don't like to do, that you're not necessarily good at, that just bother you, but it's just a part of, I have to do this if I'm going to have this business that's going to also be in an industry or an area, a specialty that I love to do, right? And so that's relative pain, right? It may not be the same physical pain, but it's emotional pain, mental pain, and knowing what normal is when it comes to those things. Like there's normal, and then there's not normal. And when it comes to exercise, like there's normal difficulty and pain with an activity, and then there's, oh wait, I'm hurt, right? And when you get to the, oh wait, I'm hurt, then it becomes, okay, I need to get this taken care of, whether it's rest or a treatment plan with a professional who can look at it, or adjusting the way that you were doing things so that pain doesn't turn to hurt again, right? And like, think about, like, if you're doing your taxes and you're doing them wrong, and all of a sudden the IRS comes after you and does an audit, are you going to continue to do them wrong if they tell you, hey, you're doing it wrong, you need to fix it and do it this way? No, you're going to fix it and you're going to change it and you're going to start doing it the way that they recommend you do it so that you don't get audited again, right? So same type of thing is that you've got to find out what normal is, and normal is different for every person. That's the tricky piece, right? That's the tricky piece. So you have to find your normal, because you could be, from a health standpoint, your blood work could be completely normal and you could be unhealthy because it's not normal for who you are. It's normal considering the vast population of people that take that test and what the normal range is, which is just basically where the biggest average of people are when it comes to the way a lot of the sick care system works. And so, you have to be careful about throwing around the word normal. You have to be careful about looking at what's normal, fitting in to normalcy, right? So it really becomes finding your normal, like what's normal for you, what fits for you, what are you able to manage and take care of and handle and live with. And that's why for some people that you find people that are like super happy with very little income, they're able to make do because they live a life that's normal to them. We may look at it and say, oh my gosh, how are you getting by? How are you able to do things, right? Or you may look at somebody who's got a ton of money and is unhappy with their life. These people are out there and they're striving for other things, and they don't know what, because they're not able to find the normal in their life that makes them happy. So making sure that you take the time to find your normal, no matter what area of life it is. And if you're struggling in something and you're not happy about something in your life, it's probably because you haven't found what the normal is. And so that normal still may not be where you are, and that's okay. And finding a plan to get there, though, is the piece that will take the frustration out, the And it'll get you to go like, okay, now I can actually see where I need to go, and to get to the normal that you want to be. And again, it's not anybody else's normal. Nobody else has the same normal that you have. So find your normal and start living towards that. And you'll find happiness, and you'll find joy, and you'll find peace, and you'll be able to get the things that you want to get out of life and be able to help other people understand how to do the same thing.